bring these up today?
Yeah, I don't know if there's a pickup today or not, because it's a holiday, but it's not listed on Canada Post's website as a holiday, so I'm really unsure.
It's a holiday? What am I doing working?
You volunteered, I guess.
I didn't even know it was a holiday.
It's family day. I'm just waiting for the door squeak to be done to film my intro. So yes, it's Monday. It's family day, which Christian didn't know, so he's working. But because of that, I don't know if there's going to be a mail pickup today or not, because I have packages ready to go. I have 28 orders to go. But I don't know if they're coming, because I checked the Canada Post website and it doesn't have today listed as one of their holidays. But also, why wouldn't it be? They're usually closed on all the holidays, so I don't know. I've got everything ready, just in case they show up. And if not, that stuff will go out tomorrow. Today I'm going to be doing a few different things. I want to test out the heat press a little bit more with my tote bags, now that I have the pressing pillows, just to make sure everything works and make sure those blanks work for what I want for the DTF transfers. I've been packing orders, I've got laundry on the go. I'm going to show off my new stamp that arrived. And I want to look into Fair a bit more, which is for wholesale, because I don't really like doing wholesale in general, but for the stuff I have excess of, it could be a good way to get rid of it. The main incentive for creating this account would be for the shopping bags, because I do have so many of them. They've sold really well and they were one of my best sellers last year, but I just have so many of them, so I might finally go the wholesale route. I just wasn't sure if I was going to use something like Fair or just make a little wholesale section on my website, and I'm still unsure about that. But at least Fair would bring in some new people possibly, whereas if I have it on my website, I'd be reliant solely on my own traffic. So I have to look at the fees and do some calculations and see if it's really worth it for Fair or not. My one thing about wholesale is I'm hesitant because I don't really want other people selling my stuff. I want my stuff to be available just from me. It's my artwork. There's just a personal element to it. I don't like the idea of other people selling my artwork. Because hopefully this whole wholesale thing would be a temporary venture. If I go forward with it, it would be temporary. That's why I'm like, maybe just do it myself on my own website. Because I'm starting to order lower quantities of stuff, so I shouldn't run into this issue going forward. Anyway, let's show off the stamp first, which means clean this mess. I will say, this mess made a pretty good background for some TikToks I filmed on Friday. But it's time for it to be put away. Right, my Blick order came in. My refills came in, and my final V22 marker. At last, my Copic collection is complete. Well, the whole collection is not complete, but for the markers, it basically is. There are more refills I will get over the years. And part of me is also like, wouldn't it look nice if all my Chow markers were replaced with sketch markers? Baylee, no! But it would just look that much more beautiful if they were all sketch markers. Okay, this is getting tight, okay? So all my purples are shoved here. But I think what I'm gonna do is split violet and blue violet to be up here, and then these, well, these are technically blue violets too, and black and Color of Splendor. That can come down here. I mean, technically the BBs could stay with the BBs. Either way, I'm moving stuff up here. It's dead. That can be my dead marker pile. That's been the dead marker cubby. Just because that slot was so full, I had some of the BBs up here, but I guess they don't need to be moved. But I'll take black, blank, and colorless blender. There it is. I was gonna say one more colorless blender floating around. Why is there a red here? But yeah, I'll go green, blue-green, then blue. So I guess we can go blue-violet, then violet. What about FV? V, I guess. This was in there. An old list. Oh my gosh. Gosh, it might be too warm for this sweatshirt. Is winter finally over? I mean, it's been a pretty mild winter, other than that cold snap in January. Not a very wintry winter, other than the snow. But even then, it's not crazy amounts of snow. And it's finally cleared off, mostly. Corner's a bit messy, but it's enough space. So I was playing around with this yesterday, but it's a big stamp. Isn't this cute? Got it on Zazzle. It came really fast. And I thought this would be cute to stamp the boxes, just to add a little extra something when you open the box. And it's much more cost effective than a sticker, especially if you were to get a big one to cover this space. It would be so expensive per box. I mean, maybe not if I get like super bulk from somewhere dirt cheap. I don't know. Point is, we're trying the stamp method. And I don't know if I'm going to do all the stamping or if I'm just going to make Christian do it when he goes to fold the boxes. I'll probably make him do it, unless I'm in the mood to do it, and then I'll do some. The thing is, it's hard on the hands, because it is a manual stamp. I do have a self-inking stamp coming, but that's much smaller. And I have this ink for the self-inking stamp, because I ordered a red one, but I want pink. Pink's not available, so I just bought pink ink to go in the red stamper, because it'll just get more pink over time, you know, as you add more ink to it. And for this, I also could not choose pink from Zazzle, and so I chose green, and then later was like, maybe I should have gotten red the same way I did with this one. But I ordered the self-inker after, so I had already chosen green for this one, and part of the reason is because it's the green leaves that are getting stamped. But I also got a pink thing, but this is not even really ink. This is more like paint. Can you even really see that? It's not at all like a stamp ink, and it doesn't really show up on the boxes. One of them got stamped in pink, so if you got that box, that's a rarity, because this is gonna look a lot darker than that. So let's do a demo. I've noticed that some of my boxes don't stamp as well because these ridges here in the box are more prominent on some of them, and therefore I struggle to get a good stamp. And you really need to rock this too, like rock forward and back, side to side. So it's a lot of effort. And that one wasn't even that good. Although I wonder if you keep the ink pad extra juicy, if it'll work out a little better. I don't have any refill green ink, so I can't test that out because I don't really want this to be green going forward. I want the pink to work out. So I've ordered a different pink pad and refill ink for it. Actually, wait, no, it's not a pink pad. It's a blank pad because I couldn't get one this big in pink. At least not on Amazon. So I just got a blank one and I will add ink to it. And that I just ordered this morning. This one did not turn out as well either. It's a little patchy here. That one's a little better, but I could have got more force over there. So most of them are far from perfect, but it's something. Part of me is like, is this one of those things I do for like a year and then give up on it? I mean, I feel like if I just make Christian do it, then it's fine. I have weak woman arms. I need his manly muscle to do this for me. Ooh, that's pretty good. Probably the best one yet. It's too bad you can't get stamps this big as self-inkers. Although you can get kind of close. You can get some pretty big rectangular ones. They're really expensive. They're like $150 to $200 each. But they flip around and self-ink. But I can't get one with 4-inch height. I can do like 2.5-inch height by 4-inch wide or something like that. I can't remember exactly, but I can get the width but not the height. Okay, I'm gonna finish this stack and then I'm done. Last night I stamped every box that's already folded, but ideally they would be stamped when they're still flat like this. That ink pad is also not squishy. Like it's rock hard. But yeah, there it is. I opened the window because it's a bit warm. Oh, she likes it. And moving this closer to the wall because I forgot I still need to get a 3-prong extension cord for it. Because then it can just stay right here next to this counter. So I've got like the pressing station and a work area. Guess let's turn it on and grab the blanks, which are in here. I drilled a little screw into here a few weeks ago so I can make better use of the space under the stairs. The reason I would want a pressing pillow is to add some cushion to this because things like the handles and this zipper pouch are gonna get in the way of the press. And you can't always have everything hanging out because even the gusset at the bottom adds thickness. So I've got extra thickness top and bottom on here. So even if I have one thing overhanging the edge of the heat press, the other thing is still in the way. So, okay, let's see. Oh, there's this size. This might be too small. I might have to go with the biggest. It depends what I'm transferring, obviously. And DTF Prince Canada was my winner from my transfer test. Oh, we don't. Oh, I forgot this is the one I have the fewest transfers for. Like, I don't have another Luna Moth, which is what I was going to put on. I can do this one. Big Straub. Based on the way they folded the gusset, it feels like this should be the back side because we've got the harsh crease here. But the other side has the zipper pouch, which I feel like should be the back side. But yeah, I thought this would be a nice tote because it's kind of big. It's wide, it's gusseted, it zips, and then it also has the little inner zipper pouch. I might do some regular square flat tote bags someday, but I just thought this would be a nice thing. And I could even put my logo here, like the Baylee J logo with the wreath around it, right here. That could look so cute. Or even just like a little accent thing could go here. Like if there's a strawberry on the front, like a big one, there could be a smaller strawberry inside. This would be too big, but a little accent straub. Like the main design would be single-sided probably, which I feel like makes sense because you're mostly like this. Like, you really only need it on one side, and I'm scared it's going to start getting expensive if I do double-sided. Another reason why I feel like this should be the front is I feel like if you were using this bag, it's easier to access the zipper pouch if it's against you instead of floppy out here. Therefore, this should be the outside. This design barely fits on the pressing pillow. I am going to do a pre-press for this just to see how this presses with the pressing pillow before we put a transfer on it, which I could probably do now. We're at 147 degrees. I have it set to 155, so it's basically good to go. Oh, I'm going to have to loosen this. Right. Which way is Lucy? This way? No, that's tighten. Oh, what if I can't make this go high enough for the pressing pillow? Okay, let's try bringing it all the way up. Oh my god. I'm scared. It barely closes. Oh god, this wheel came unlocked. Lock it back up. Steamy. Here goes nothing. Something looks weird on the leaf. Like part of the design's missing? Like scraped off? Was it already like that maybe? Oh, whoa, that's hot. Let's try a pouch press. This would need to be sitting on a table next to this, which is again a reason why I would want to be by a table, not just floating like this. Should I try squeezing this on there? No. It doesn't quite fit. Let's go, bunny. Alright. Alright. Oh god. That zipper better not be plastic. Wait, is it? Oh! It might be. Don't melt! Don't melt! I see smoking! Come up! There's a bit of smoking. Okay. Okay, the zipper survived, but might want a bit more hang out. Like it wasn't against the metal, it was hanging out, but just barely. So yeah, this is what I mean about it looking like there's a piece missing. That might have already been like that and I just didn't notice. Okay, well, this is gonna need another press, but I'm just looking at it. Just looking at it. Okay, time for press number 2. Why is it steaming so hard? Is that the bag? Is that the pressing pillow? My previous test did not smoke like this, and I did do DTF on a tote. It was a different tote, but like same material, just different cut. Now, one thing I'm already noticing is this probably is too high, because once the gusset hangs down especially, it's gonna look really high on here. Even if you don't factor in the gusset, I left a lot of space here, but once you put stuff in it, it's gonna hang even lower. But that's pretty cool. It's a neat way to add full color illustrations to stuff, because embroidery is mostly flat color. You can do gradients with it technically, but it's still different. Like this, I can take my actual illustrations to just put on something. And obviously it takes less time than embroidery, and I can do larger areas, because I can even go wider than just this. We could have like extra strawberries, extra flowers. That could be cute. It would be all one transfer, so I'm only putting it on once. I would print it with that in mind. These are just kind of quickly thrown together test items. Just taking existing art and getting an order in so I can play around with DTF. Zipper did not melt, woohoo. Do you guys think I should do double-sided or not bother? It would end up costing more because of that, because I'd be paying for the extra transfer and then the labor of making it. Or do you think single-sided is good? Single-sided plus inner flap. Inner flap would look really cute with like a matching design element up top, and then the Baylee J just as text underneath, not the wreath, because then the inner flap would match. Oh my god, that is exciting though. It went on really well. Like you can see the texture of the actual bag coming through. Like that is pressed into the material. Well, I would say that's a successful test, although the smoking did concern me. Hopefully that's not a problem. But yes, there's a sample tote. Not how they're gonna look in the end, but kind of gives you an idea. Update on the mail. The mailman did come, so I'm glad I was prepared for that. He said this is the only holiday they don't get off, but it's like a short, easy day for him because there aren't that many pickups because a lot of companies take the day off. So that explains why he's here early, but we were ready. Okay, I'm gonna sort my inventory from highest to lowest. I have just over half of my strawberry sketchbooks left, but those are relatively new and I want enough stock for them to last at least a whole year, ideally. Because those launched in like fall of last year. So they've really only been up maybe 4 months or so. So that's fine. We do have a lot of the winter bun washi because of the whole manufacturer accidentally made double issue that I came across. So maybe I could put some of those up. Of course, the bags, Sassy Santa especially. There's a lot of notepads, but those are new. Sassy Santa washi, little ducky planner pad. Okay, so exactly what I was suspecting. Now my bag inventory is kind of messed up because I have it split across different listings. There's the mixed bundle, the all the same type bundle, and the individuals. So I would have to go through here and adjust the stock levels in all those listings to make up for the wholesale listings. So yeah, maybe I'll just try doing this on my website, and if the bags still aren't moving that much after a few months, like maybe give it like 6 months. And if I still have a ton, then put some of the bags up on Fair. I just crunched some numbers based on my inventory levels, which are not 100% accurate, but I don't want to recount all the bags, so I'm just gonna go off of this. And as my stock levels get low, then I can do a recount. But anyway, I added up what's in stock on my store, and I have 6,358 bags left of my original 12,000, which means I've sold close to half. Definitely over 5,000 sold, but yeah, pretty much half gone. And I put them up just about, yeah, like a year ago because it was January of last year. So that's not too bad actually for the first year considering just how many I had. But yeah, that's an estimate because I don't know if I withheld 3% exactly of the stock or if I withheld more to account for like giving to family members or whatever. Plus Christian's mom buys them off me sometimes, and that doesn't come out of my store inventory, but it would come out of the extras I hold back. So I really don't know how accurate these numbers are, but it's at least a good rough estimate. So yeah, I'm gonna make up those listings right now and get that going. So I have to figure out the quantities to list so I can reduce my other inventory numbers accordingly. So I'm gonna do 10 packs of each design, and I think I'm gonna start with 30 of each. So that's 300 of each design, and then there's gonna be a 12 pack that's got 3 of each, and I'll do 30 of that also, which is 90 of each design. So I have to reduce my inventory by 390 per design. And I can't just take that away from the individual bag, because then there'd be like nothing left there, especially something like the Y by Y. There's 368 individual ones. So some of it's gonna have to be reduced from the individual listing and some from the 4 pack. I probably could reduce the bundle as well. So I gotta math that out. Okay, Dainty Flower and Sassy Santa have more individual ones left, so I'm going to take 150 from the individual listing, reduce the 4-pack listing by 50, and then reduce the mixed bundle by 40. And so that has to match here. The 40 and the 40 have to be the same. So then for Y Baby Y and Video Game, reduce by 90 for the solo listing and reduce by 65 for the 4 packs. And that will get us 390 of each design. Apparently I don't have a Photoshop file for these bundles, so I'm just manually editing the existing photo, which is pretty easy. The background's a solid color, so it's easy to remove. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. That barely fits. And this is the 10th one. I actually don't think I'm gonna do the washi and notepads. I'm gonna start with just this. I'm uncomfortable selling my other stuff wholesale. Maybe someday, but I'll let it marinate for a little bit. Okay, it is done. There's the wholesale tab at the top in the main menu, and they all show up here. This one's kind of the perfect mix because this is exactly what I bring with me grocery shopping. I bring 3 of each, and they're all stuffed into one of the bags because I do not fold them each time. That would take way too long. But yeah, I take 12 with me when I go grocery shopping. Do I always use them all? No. But I just like to have that amount on hand. So even if you're not reselling these, this would be a good deal just to have a lot. Or to gift to people, whatever you want. But they're up, available for purchase if you want to sell them in your own store, or if you table at a market or something, you can sell them. Now, one dangerous thing about this is my free shipping offer, because I do free shipping on orders over 100 USD to Canada and the US, and then for international it would be a flat rate $25. And so that eats into my profit margin obviously quite a bit. So something that's wholesale has a lower margin, and so I mathed it out. So if you get 2 wholesale bundles, you'll qualify for free shipping, but my profit margin is low on those, so I'm only profiting off 1 of the bundles. The second bundle I'm not making any money on, so there is that. But you know what, at least I'm getting money back from the bags and clearing more out. It's better than them sitting on the shelf, and I'll still profit overall, so it's fine. But that's just one of the things you got to consider when you do this kind of thing. Oh my goodness. Probably did not need the rolls. This is a lot, but I couldn't resist. Is it just me, or does this seem kind of British? It's not chocolate chip, it's chocolatey chip. Okay, it's now Tuesday. I folded a bunch of laundry and put it away. Did a bunch of tidying and made the spare beds for both spare bedrooms because we just had the blankets thrown on top of the beds since Christmas. And got in some walking, and now here we are. I'm gonna run some errands. I need groceries, but also I wanna hit up Michael's and Walmart. I might end up getting my groceries from Walmart since I'm there, but someone tweeted me pictures of the Easter section at Walmart, and I'm like, I gotta go. Because the Easter stuff I'm a sucker for, because it's all bunnies and pastel. Like, that's what I'm about. I need to go there. But I'm gonna go to Michael's first because I know they'll have a bunch of good stuff too. And I have 2 Michael's gift cards. And so I might as well go to the place I have the gift cards for first, because then I'll spend less money on the Easter stuff at Walmart. And then I'll just see if I can get all my groceries at Walmart. The produce section kind of sucks, and the bread really, really sucks, because at Superstore, I get their baked-in-store sourdough. It's delicious, and it's nice and dense, so it's actually filling, and it's only $3 a loaf. So I might still go to Superstore for a few things, we'll see. I tried calling the number on the back of these to see what the balance is, and it was just like going through the menu, selecting things, and then finally I get through, and it's like a robot guy telling me he needs my name, phone number, and email before he can look up my gift card. Like, why can't I just punch the number in? That alone was gonna be annoying enough. And so the fact that I had to also enter in all this other information, I was like, I'm not doing this over the phone. Like, I can probably get them to just swipe these at the store and tell me how much is on them. Is this vlog getting another Midna moment? Oh my god, I almost left these sitting on the counter. I went downstairs to grab this and to film a TikTok, but I am gonna put the scrapbook paper in here. It's not very rigid, but just something to protect them in the car. All right, I'm here. I just walked in and immediately, freaking copyrighted music. I might have to do a voiceover, but oh my god. There's pink. Help. The blue one's kind of cuter, but I need pink. So we're getting both. Yeah, the music was too loud and just too much, so we're going voiceover, although all the songs seemed to be covers of the originals, and it was the same thing in Walmart. It was very weird. It must be the new thing. I don't know. But yeah, just showing off a lot of the cute stuff, because there's a lot of Easter stuff and a lot of spring stuff, and it was all buy one, get one, half off. And so I just went to town. I quickly filled a basket full of stuff, and then I came across Garland's and had to go set my basket down at the tills to go grab a shopping cart, which I filled, which you'll see in a second. But there were just too many cute things, like veggies, carrots. I was mostly looking for stuff for product photography. That was the main goal. Product photography stuff, including some scrapbooking paper, and I wanted some, small paint palettes for mixing paint, small metal ones, which I should have gotten at Kensington Art Supply, but I forgot while I was there to look for them. And I actually struck out at Michael's, so I'm gonna have to look online. But this aisle had so much cute stuff. Oh my gosh. I feel like this really matched the old aesthetic in my basement art room, especially before it flooded. And so I did end up getting a couple things from that aisle, and also got a lot of flowers. I wasn't really thinking of flowers when I went to go shopping, but I realized I really need some new ones because I keep using the same small ones for every single picture. And so I came across all the spring stuff. It's like the perfect time of year to go shopping because everything is floral and pastel and bunnies. It's just, it's the time of year for me to stock up on stuff that matches my aesthetic. So that's exactly what I did. So yeah, when I came across these garlands, I was like, oh my God, because I've been wanting to put garlands up along the ceiling in my art room. And I wasn't expecting to look for garlands at Michael's. I thought they would be too expensive, but they were $20 each, regular price. So buy one, get one half off. They came to $10 each, which I didn't think I could get a floral garland for that much. I mean, they're not like the fanciest of garlands. I've seen fancier Christmas ones that were really expensive, and I think that's why I had it in my mind that the Michael's garlands are expensive. And so I stocked up, but I didn't have measurements of the room, so I kind of just had to guesstimate and get some stuff. And oh my God, these miniatures. The miniatures! There were no sale signs next to them, so I only got 2 things, but turns out they were on sale. I gotta go back. I love all the miniatures, and they're a perfect size for product photography because it's kind of hard to find really small stuff to photograph small items. And they put out the Christmas stuff really early this year. What the heck? Just kidding. It's all clearance. You can get yourself a Santa's Andy shop sign. Yeah. Then I moved on to the brush section to look for the palettes. Or palette knives, I should say. I struck out on the palette knives. So I'll look on Amazon or something. Because they only had kind of big-ish ones. There was one that was kind of small, but not as small as I was looking for. Because the bigger it is, the more paint sticks to it, and it kind of just wastes your paint. I need little tiny ones for mixing tiny amounts of paint. I have huge plastic ones. They're too wasteful. I need to move on to some cute small metal ones. So Yeah, more brushes. And then were these teeny tiny ones. Look at the tips on these. Holy moly. I feel like I would make those bristles splay in no time, especially because the bristles are short. I feel like it's easier to get fine detail if it's got kind of longer bristles. But yeah, and here's the paper. I didn't find exactly what I was looking for. I felt like there weren't enough simple patterns. And so I only got one pattern piece and then 3 solid pieces of paper. So didn't get as much as I wanted, but got some basics. So that's good. I only had 3 bags with me in my purse, but somehow it all fit. Although a lot of it's Garland, so it kind of squishes. And these will be for groceries. I went and grabbed a couple more things at the end that were maybe items because I was doing my counts for all the buy one, get one frees, and I needed 2 more things. One from the spring collection, one from the Easter collection. So I'll show that when I'm back. And sadly, one of my gift cards will not swipe. It just says swipe error every time it's swiped. And it is the older of the 2. The other one had $100 on it. So I got $100 off. But also that's tragic because I came here specifically to use the gift cards. So I'm going to have to try to call in the support line again to see what the deal is with the card. But like I've already bought the stuff. So I'll have to use it another time. We have Sport Check, we have Best Buy, and then just beyond the Best Buy, that's a Walmart. That beige over there. And here we are. Oh, I got some Easter dishes. These are really cute, but they got holes in their head because they're salt and pepper shakers. Oh, that's cute. I'm mostly looking for small things, right? The seasonal section does not have Easter that I can find. There was some stuff up front with the Easter candy, but not much. Okay, I've got some stuff laid out here and over here. Starting with the flowers. I wanted more variety because I've been using the same flowers for all my product photography and I just need a change. Although looking at it now, I probably could have gotten more yellow. I've got 2 of these bunches here. This one, adorable, adorable. These are all individual ones. I just have them stacked together. There's some pink, yellow, white, and purple. Then there's this pink bunch, which has some good variety in it. Some white and some blue. So I'm loving those. I am loving these. They're very cute, very dainty. Some dainty flowers. Now over here, the bunny plates are maybe not for product photography. They could be, but I just selfishly wanted them. It's bunnies, flowers, and gingham. Okay? Hello! I had to get it. I feel like the blue one looks a little better. It's got a bit better contrast and composition, but I love both. They're adorable. Some of this stuff I could probably keep up here because I haven't decorated up there yet. Or it could go on the top over here, although the kitties go up there. I'm a little scared they'll knock over the plates. I'm also not sure if I have stands for the plates. I might not have any left. I have to look. Stands like this that the sketchbook's resting on. Wait, what if I just put the plate right there? Get out of here, sketchbooks. No, they must find their own home. This thing I grabbed last minute. It was one of the things I went back for because I was eyeing it up and it was a maybe. But then when I was doing my counts, I was like, I need one more small thing. So I grabbed that. This was the Walmart find right here. Little bunny dish. It's a good size, good size. And these mushrooms, I just had to get, even though I don't have a specific idea in mind, it just suits the kind of like garden aesthetic, I guess. Because yes, I was looking for bunny stuff and pastels, but I was also looking for other things like these are for the Luna Moth update. That could be a good element to have in the photos. And these little duckies. Oh my goodness, they're just too adorable. I do have some little duckies I've been using in my photos. I have these little rubber duckies. And so I almost didn't get this because of it. But these are more realistic looking. And we get the mama duck. Just too cute to pass up. And these were the only things not on sale. Because everything else was buy one, get one free. So I only grabbed 2 things. There were a lot more of those miniatures that I wanted. But I had to resist. Then we have the, what is that called again? That kind of string, not burlap, twine, that's the word. Some twine carrots. These are a bit on the big side, but again, it depends what you're photographing. Like if it's a sweatshirt, it's not too big. If it's an enamel pin, it's too big. That's why I kind of wanted these smaller carrots. But am I going to leave them attached? Am I going to unattach them? I don't know. Probably stay attached because I got some different carrots. This is a burlap sack. This is just too cute. I probably will cut the stick off of it. It's meant to be stuck into dirt or I guess foam, whatever. But I probably will cut that off just to have it be a photo prop. And the little veggies I could not resist. I kind of wanted the 3-piece lettuce but I passed on it, which I slightly regret. I feel like that'd be a good versatile item. Well, it's mostly good for bunny stuff. But this is a nice variety veggie pack. It's simply too good. And these are the carrots I got because I went to Dollarama. After I left Walmart, I went to Superstore for the bread. Then I was like, what was that other thing I was going to get at Walmart? Because I just could not for the life of me remember that last item I was going to get at Walmart. It was batteries for my car key fob. And I didn't realize that till I left Superstore. So on the way home, I hit up Dollarama for the batteries, and that's where I saw these. So these are nice and small because I was thinking, well, I could model some carrots with polymer clay because I couldn't quite find what I wanted. But then I came across these. These are also not quite what I wanted because they're glittery. But I could paint over them, and I could make some orange, some a little more yellow, have a variety of carrot colors, because there's a lot of them in there. And that was only $2. Now back over here, I ended up getting this, even though I wasn't going to. It really caught my eye when I first saw it, but I opted to get this. But then when I remembered the buy one, get one, I was like, well, I have to get it. So I got it. Is that for product photography? Probably not. But I just love how it's pink on the inside and the wavy scalloped edge and the gold leaf. Too cute. And then here's the bird feeder. Do I even need to explain myself? No. That's so cute. And I think I know exactly where I'm going to put it. Over here between the books. Because I currently have this sitting there, but I'm going to move it elsewhere. I don't like how it blends into the color of this. Oh, look at that. I think that's where I'm going to put it anyway. Should it kick this guy out of his spot? I mean, I could just rearrange this in general. In terms of product photography, this is also kind of big, but it could be a good background element that's like blurred out in the background. I could turn it this way if I want it more simple, or if I want to see all the detail, turn it this way. It's exactly the kind of trinket I don't need more of, but listen, I couldn't leave it behind. And then we have the garlands. I got 2 different types because I couldn't decide between the 2 and figured I could just do some swapping where I pluck the flowers off and put them on the other one and vice versa. And then in the end, they'll become all the same. And the plan is to have it go around this area of the room, all the way around the top here, and then following along the beam. So I'm hoping I got enough. I got 12 and they're 6 feet each. So that's 3 per wall. I might have to measure this. I fear it may be a perfect fit. One thing about this is I'm not sure I like the mixing of the pinks because I feel like these look a bit purple next to these ones, but I don't want purple in the color scheme. And this does look pretty good against this paint color because the paint color is a slightly cool pink. So that actually does go quite well. And I lucked out that I got ones with cute flowers on them. The springtime stuff really came in clutch for that. So yeah, I almost forgot about the paper. I ended up only getting 1 pattern sheet. Their gingham was kind of not what I wanted. It was just too vibrant of a pink, but I picked up this one because it's not too distracting if you put products on it. It needs to be a somewhat subtle pattern to not overdo it visually. I wasn't a huge fan of the selection, so I got 1 pattern and then I got 3 basic colors, plus they weren't on sale. But I got what I wanted for Luna Moth anyway, because these will both work. This will match nicely, and this will also work. I'm also realizing now I probably could have gotten a purple as well, because purple's one of the colors within the Luna Moth merch. But yeah, it's a very successful haul. It's too bad my second gift card didn't work, but I still got $100 off, which covered almost half of the cost. Is this your midsummer moment, Kiki? I'm just inserting a clip from the next morning because I was looking over my receipt. These thingies were buy one, get one free, so I could have gotten more because they're part of the Ashland Spring Collection. There was no sign in that aisle, but they were part of the sale. So that's awesome. But also I was looking over the receipt just to double check I had my buy one get one counts correct. Like, did I get an even number of items? I did, but I noticed that it said I only bought 5 of each garland. So then I was freaking out and I pulled them out of the bags. I have 5 of this garland, but I have 6 of this garland. Although they did not charge me for the 6th garland because that would have sucked their buy one get one free and I got just 1. But also I'm mad because now I'm short a garland. And I laid them out this way and I need almost 3 garlands. I've got a bit of overhang here and technically I don't have to go all the way to the end of the pink wall because the beam starts here. So I'm like, is that half a garland? Because if that's true, I can get away with 11. I'm gonna have to put these up like ASAP so that I know, so I can go back if I need to. But it might work. It might be just enough. I need exactly 3 for this direction, and I think I can get away with 2.5 this direction, which means I should, in theory, have enough Tune into the next vlog to find out. Oh my god. Midna. Look at this posture here. You're such a goof. I think I'm going to end this vlog here though, so thank you so much for watching and I'll see you guys in the next one. Sticker bundle and 2X screw. This one's kind of messed up. Or wait, that's the bottom. I was like, the glue hasn't fully sealed. That's the bottom. So because these are going with a sweatshirt, I'm flat packing them.